Hey everyone, my name is Abhishek and today we are going to change the paint of your car. So take out your paint buckets. Okay, maybe not. So today we are going to create this car color changing transition in After Effects. It is very easy to create and it is very trending. So let's begin. Alright, so right now I'm in After Effects and here you can see that I've already imported this car footage. Now it's completely up to you. You can use whatever you want. You can also shoot your own and after that you can just import it in After Effects. Now remember the frame rate of your video. So this one is 24 frames because we are going to create the composition of the same frame rate. So let's begin by creating a new composition. Let's call this video and width will be 1920 by 1080. Frame rate I'm going to set this to 24 which matches our video frame rate. Just click on OK. So now let's import our video, something like this. Now it's quite big, so I'm gonna scale this down just like that. So once you're happy with this, let me just quickly trim the area in which I want the transition to occur. So I just want the 5 seconds somewhere around here. So I'm going to select this, press Alt and right square bracket to trim this. Now we can probably pre-compose this. So just right click, pre-compose, and let's move all the attributes. Let's call this car, just click on OK. So here you can see we have this car composition and we are going to create the transition within this. So first we are going to solo or roto this car from this scene. So in order to do that, just select the car and we are going to click on this roto brush tool. After that, just double click on this and it will open up this window. Now here we can easily roto our car from this scene. Let me show you how. So first you can just simply move your cursor to the very beginning and after that you can just click and drag. You can see that it will create this green paint sort of look. And if I remove it, you can see that it will highlight the outlines and it will highlight it in this pink color. Now everything that is inside this pink area will remain and all the other things that are outside this will go out. So we only want the area which is inside this car. So I'm going to just rotate this out. So just move your cursor and you can see that it will automatically include the areas of the car. Something like this. And in case it includes some areas which you don't want, for example we don't want this area, so you can hold on the Alt key or Option key. Now you can see that it will change your cursor, something like this. So it will go from plus to minus. Now you can paint out this area and you can see that it will paint it in red, and if I let it go, you can see that it will automatically align itself with the outline, just like that. Now let's zoom in. Now let's quickly roto our car. So just simply move your brush and you can see that it will automatically detect the edges like this. You can be very precise because this is one of the most important part. So here you can see we have rotated out and we don't want this area. So I'm going to just hold on the Alt key and just drag it over here and just keep on doing this. So now we are done with the roto and you can see that I have selected the whole car. Now before we proceed, there are a couple of settings that you have to make sure. So the first one is the version. So make sure that this is set to version 2 because the version 2 is very fast, and I'm going to change the quality from standard to best. And now we are ready to see the roto. So now you can press the page down key or you can just simply click and move this one frame ahead. And you can see that After Effects will automatically track your roto and it will align itself with the car, something like this. Now I'm pressing the page down key one frame by one and you can see that this is moving just like that. You can also click somewhere around here and you can see that it will automatically move within this region and you can play around to see if the roto is sticking to your car. Now let me just quickly check this out. So now I have checked the whole roto and you can see that our roto's area is perfect, and sometimes you will notice that at some points the area will come out. So for example, you can see that we don't want this area. So all you have to do is just simply go to a region where you can see that it starts coming out somewhere around here. Then you can hold on the Alt and just remove that, and After Effects will automatically remove it from other frames. Now once you are happy with this, you can probably freeze this frame. So let's click on this icon which says freeze. So just click on the freeze button and now you can see that it will move ahead and it will freeze our roto area. I'll come back once it is done. So once it is finished, you can go back to your composition. So let me just quickly go back to the layer And here you can see that we have solo dark car and the only car region is visible and the rest of the background is removed. So now we can probably select our car composition and let's drag it below this to get the full video. Now we can change the color of this top one. So let me just quickly select this, and on this one we are going to apply an effect called geometric color. Let's drag it over here and we can open up the curves. And now over here, let me just quickly go down and you can see that we have this area which says hue versus hue, and I'm going to just select this dropper and I'm going to pick this red color, and you can see that it will automatically highlight this one. And now if I select the middle dot and let's move it, you can see that it will start changing the color of our car, and it's completely up to you. You can pick whatever color you want. So for this example, I'm going to pick this blue sort of look, just like that. In case there are multiple shades of the same color, then you can just simply keep on adding them. So for example, we have this area as well. So now it has highlighted this. So now you can just move it and you can see that it will get rid of the color as well. So now it is completely blue. So here you can see we have the original car and we have the roto car with the different color. Now our last step is to just add the transition to make this look good. So in order to do that, we are going to create a new solid layer. So layer, new solid, and let's make this completely black. Just click on OK. Let me just quickly call this energy, and on this one we are going to quickly create a mask. So let's select this energy and I'm going to select the pen tool and just create a rectangular mask, something like this. And after that we are going to search an effect called Saber. Now this is a free plugin from Video Copilot. It is very useful. So I will put a link in the description from where you can download this. And after that we are going to change the custom core. So let's open this up, and from core type we are going to change this from Saber to layer mask. So now it is aligned to our mask, and we can change the mode. So let's select this and change the mode from normal to add. In case you are not able to see the mode option, then you can click over here. So first I'm going to select these endpoints and let's move it to this region because we don't want this and we only want this to cover the whole car. So let's move this somewhere around here. And after that I'm going to select this, press M for mask, and let's create an keyframe and let's move this to somewhere around 2 seconds. Now I'm going to just select this mask and I'm going to just move these points and let's move it across the car, something like this. If you want, you can just move them further apart, just like that. So now if I play back, here you can see that our line is moving along the car, and this is exactly what we want. So now let's create the transition. So in order to do that, I'm going to select this energy and let's press Ctrl D. And on this one, I'm going to call this mask. And after that, we are going to delete the Saber from this one because we don't need it. And I'm going to also change this to normal. And let's place it on top of our car. And after that, I'm going to select this and let's change the track matte. And I'm going to select the mask layer. So here you can see that our color will change as our energy beam moves across the car, just like this. Now our last step is to get rid of this extra region. So we only want the highlight to be on the car. So in order to do that, just select your car and press Ctrl D, and I'm going to move this on top of the energy, and I'm going to select the energy and I'm going to change its track matte to the car, just like that. So if I play back, here you can see that our car color is changing with our energy beam. Now if you want to change this beam, then you can go under the Saber, and from here you can see we have a bunch of different options. You can just select whatever preset you want. So let's select this energy, and now you can see that we have this energy line, and if I play back, you can see that this is moving. Now it's completely up to you. You can pick whatever you want from this preset, and after that just change the color. So I'm going to make this blue, and you can play around with the glow intensity. You can make this really harsh. You can make the core size big, something like this, and this is how you can create the transition, just like that. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you have any queries or questions, then you can ask in the comments below. Also make sure to subscribe and don't forget to support me on Patreon. Link for that will be in the description below. So with that being said, my name is Abhishek and I'll see you in the next one.